Is Rainbow Six Siege actually making a comeback?
Say what?
It's no secret that the last few years of Siege have provided lackluster content, an out-of-control cheating issue, and a very toxic community, leaving most counting the days until its eventual death. But with a few exceptions that I'll be getting into, there seems to be a change in the social air on the fate of Rainbow Six Siege. The first noticeable change that I saw is when the Ubisoft devs announced that they were going to be providing a Q&A session and encouraging everyone to submit questions. At first it seemed to be mocked by the community, but when the day arrived, rather than the usual vague answers the Ubisoft devs are known for, they actually seemed to step up and give some solid answers to awaited questions from the community. I'm not gonna lie, this was refreshing.
Nice.
The next shift I've recently seen was the beautiful combination of a much better build-up with the marketing towards the new season Crystal Guard. Then you add that in lieu with the Mexico Majors and the containment event, you got a pretty sweet setup. Now this normally wouldn't be enough to keep hype for very long, but because Crystal Guard actually has some substance to it compared to recent years, Fuse, IQ, Twitch buffs, 3 small map reworks, Flash Radius, just to name a few. I believe that the R6 community has been so desperate for some kind of positive change to feel heard that we can kind of finally see a sliver of hope. But the question still lies, can Rainbow Six Siege really make a comeback? I think when it comes to Ubisoft, if they really keep being open with the community and truly put action behind their words in a timely manner, there's a real chance for R6. But this doesn't all fall on Ubisoft. I'm sorry, I'm gonna totally sound like a mom here, but the toxicity in video games, just in general, has hit an all-time high. And for any game to survive, it needs a player base. And I'm going to pose a very simple question. How the heck can we expect new players to want to play Rainbow Six Siege when it's so toxic? R6 takes an unbelievable amount of hours to even comprehend the game, from the maps, the angles, the operator loadouts, and the biggest thing I hear from new players is the investment is not worth their mental health. And I don't blame them. I wouldn't want to go through 100+ hours of being made to feel like let alone doing that for a game. Now Ubisoft does state that they're going to eventually have their reputation system live, but it cannot come quick enough. And when I see pro players giving the middle finger in the Mexico Majors acting like toxic children, it only reinforces that behavior, and personally, they really should be ashamed. And I can only hope moving forward that we hold the pros, the community, and ourselves to a higher standard. I think if we do that and Ubisoft follows through on what they say they're gonna do, then Rainbow Six Siege is gonna have a heck of a chance.